I was a little drunk.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a very special conversation with the cast of Dispatch, the debut game from AdHoc Studios. Of course, I'm Greg Miller from the internet, and if you didn't know, I used to be obsessed with a company called Telltale Games, and they made all these cool narrative games, and it was great for a long time, and then suddenly they just went away, and it was a whole bunch of things, and a lot of people lost their job, and that really sucked, and it was really rough. And then they're kind of back, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the fact that AdHoc is made up of a whole bunch of people, and they're making the game just like that, called Dispatch. Very excited to get in the weeds with the cast. We're gonna start with Laura Bailey.
Oh God.
What's in the cup, Laura?
Just like 2 sips of coffee.
Let's see how many times she drinks during this episode. Laura, you might look like you're fresh off the plane from Texas, here in La La Land, not knowing what you're up to.
Yeah.
You've been in a lot of video games. You've done a lot of acting.
Couple.
What makes Dispatch so special that it gets all this? This doesn't happen with a lot of video games you're in or any of you are in.
I think it's the cinematic nature of it, the banter of it, and the surprising intimacy of it. Like you play it and you feel it starts out as like really funny and then it hits you.
Yeah.
It hits you hard.
It's hard. But it keeps coming back, right?
Yeah.
Like it's still
and
comedy.
it's episodic. I mean, yeah, you keep coming back to it.
Yeah. Joel.
Yeah.
You're from the YouTubes.
I am.
You're out there making stuff. What is this like? Not the cameras. You're used to that. But I mean, again, being in a video game and being on a video game this scale next to the Laura Bailey.
Yes, I'm a huge fan. And I grew up playing video games. I'm a movie guy. I make movies, so it's a little at odds with my life. But I've stumbled into voice acting here and there, and it feels like the best thing I could contribute to this hobby that I grew up loving. Because I can't code, I can't program, can't 3D
The
model.
real heroes out there,
Yeah,
the developers
the
who make
people
this
who
happen.
actually make a video game happen. But I can perform, I suppose. I feel very lucky to get to be involved in video games because it colored my whole childhood.
How did this one happen? How did you become Waterboy?
I think Nick and Pierre, they knew me through YouTube, and I'd done a number of animations, which I usually voice act in my own animations.
Yeah.
So I think they just liked my voice or something and threw me in this.
Now that your face is next to a side of my face, I see that I know you.
Hello, Erin.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
What is this like for you?
Oh, great.
I feel like I talked to you a long time ago.
Yeah, at least a
And I remember when you were on The Walking Dead, and that was your first VO credit.
Yeah.
And the career you've had since then, the way it skyrocketed. And here you are, Blonde Blazer.
That's correct. Yeah, it's been an awesome journey.
Yeah.
And it feels kind of full circle in terms of coming back to narrative, character-focused, branching dialogue.
For sure. You're an expert at this.
Yeah.
You were in a lot of those Telltale games.
Well, when I first started out, it did feel like a special skill I had, being able to navigate branching dialogue. It's like, yeah, I got this. And now it's kind of everywhere in games, and everyone has that skill now. But it's still, I mean, this game really kind of dives deeper into the idea of a branching narrative, and the nuances that each choice response brings is really fun to explore.
Hey, you this Robert people talking about? What's up, brother? My auntie named me Roy, but people call me Royd. All right. Good to meet you, bro.
Likewise.
Alana.
Yes, hello.
I've known you a long time as well. Going from, of course, IGN like me, and then, of course, going out and becoming a writer, a director, a video game developer, a voice actor now. When you got approached for this, what was your first reaction?
Cool. Yeah, obviously also a huge Telltale fan, and there's something significant probably in both of our careers. Did you review some of the Telltale games?
Oh, a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, so did I, and I feel like doing that at IGN, especially when they're episodic, like really becomes your thing.
Yeah,
for
100%.
several, like a really long time. So it's like something that like I like identify with in a weird way. So even hearing that AdHoc, when they became a studio, I was very excited, and then being invited to be a part of it is just super exciting, like very, very surreal and cool.
Thought Squad.
It's me.
How you doing?
I'm having a great time.
You are best dressed on the couches. I think we can all agree with that. Okay? So congratulations on that. Talk to me about how you became Prism.
Yeah, so I was making videos with my grandma, and I think Pierre saw me, and I got an email and was like, "Hey, we making video games over here, big dog. You want to come be in it?" And I was like, this
Just like Pierre.
yeah, that's exactly how he talks. And I was like, this is a scam, but no, it was real.
Yeah.
And so when they described her as like this pop star, but like she has this edge to her and she says what she wants and she thinks what she wants, and I was like, oh, is this, y'all didn't know it, but y'all just made me, and y'all just made me in the game. And so it's been fantastic. Like the way everything just rolls together, and it's like we did it all in the room together. And I thought it's so cool.
Miss Blazer, maybe if you gave us a dispatcher who knew what they were doing.
Hi, Lance.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. This is a brand new experience for you, acting, right?
Yeah, it's being on a set like this. It's very cool. The office behind you, it's like very new. I thought it was a scam too when people. yeah. This is like legit.
Yeah, this is a real thing, right?
Yeah, real camera.
Yeah. So, Flambe, how did you get into that role? Why did they come to you for that one, Lance?
He's lovable. He's got edge. He's like a wild card, you know.
Just like you?
Kind of, yeah. I mean,
Did you have to stretch your acting chops for this one?
not really. I just get in the booth, and then you do your lines and stuff. It's written for you, so you just say it.
Yeah. It's not that hard, right?
It's not very hard.
Yeah.
You have like a music stand, so you don't even have to hold it.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
So they print it out, you read it, and you're there for a while. Then they say you can go. Then you go, and then check come.
Check. Okay. Good. And then you show up here.
Yeah.
Another check after this one.
Is there a check or no? Is there a check for it?
We'll check with Pierre.
You know, there's fruit plate back there.
Yeah, there is a fruit plate. Yeah.
Blueberry's very good.
Mayana, let's talk about checks for a second.
Sure, absolutely.
Because you came in to voice Coop and then somehow turned this into a job at AdHoc. How did you do that? Tell me.
Great question. So I auditioned a long time ago for a different project that Telltale was working on, and then Telltale went the way that it went.
Yeah.
And I was in the system. I was like a fish in the ocean. And then I got an email from Natalie, the producer. I auditioned. We turned our cameras off so I could read the lines. Went through it a couple times, and I was like, I probably didn't get that. And then I got an email. They're like, do you want to do scratch for this video game? I was like, yes, please. And then after doing that for a year, I saw that they were hiring for writers. And so I just applied, and then I was like, I'm gonna email Nick. I'm just hey, just letting you know I applied. Did a writing test, and then I got to be a writer for the game, and it was
awesome.
great. And then when Coop was up for stuff, I came in to read for Coop, and now I'm doing two jobs.
2 jobs on the game.
2 jobs.
2 checks coming in.
2 checks coming in.
My basis in my training is improv. And so there'll be times when they're like, okay, you're gonna do this, I'm gonna talk about this, and da-da-da. And then I'll just be going and going and going and going and going. And then I'm like, is that good? And then they turn on their thing, and all I hear is, and so I was like, okay, I'm doing good. Because, I ain't never done this before, and I'm like, everybody's so professional. Okay, I hope they liked me. Overthinking and everything. And then, at first, the first couple sessions, I was like, And then after, getting to know the people that were going to be on the screen and stuff, I felt, very comfortable. I feel very comfortable being on this, this round table with, these people. I feel not oh, I'm just a rapper person. I just make songs about my coochie. Instead, it's yes, I am a professional voice actor.
Yeah.
Period.
It is an interesting thing of doing something like this, and with this cost that's so involved, and we all have different relationships that even if I haven't met some of you, it's you're like, oh yeah, I know you. Yeah. We've had many conversations, which is very cool.
Eclectic,
Yeah.
And so professional. I look at the IMDb, I'm like, wow, these are real people. Yeah.
You're real people.
Yeah, but not real like this. Yeah, they're real.
Joel, the question I have for you though is was it hard then to get on mic and, usually you're from the ground up with what you're creating, to come into something here that was already written, that was already established, to find this character? Was that tough?
I'd say yes and no. I'm so improv based as well. I usually just go off the cuff and say whatever I want when I'm making my own stuff.
Yeah.
So being a little more railroaded, it's it's a different skill set. It feels like I got this job because of the other thing, and then I'm getting to experience this new form of this expressiveness. I did a voice for the first session, like a character, and they had me come back and not do that.
Like, listen, you're awkward enough as yourself.
Yeah. I did a little, a little higher pitch, a little more awkward intentionally, and they're like, just do your voice. And I think weirdly enough, I lost confidence when I was then just being myself. I was like, oh God, not him. Not me. Don't make me be that guy.
I 100%.
Yeah, that guy. I'm
You're
that
that
guy
problem?
enough.
Yeah, I feel like when I'm acting in my own voice, it's like I don't think I can act. I'm like, this is fake. But then if I get to do an accent, I'm like, and I'm a different person. But whenever I do it as myself, I'm like, oh no, that sounds. I would never say that. I'm like, I have that trouble. And when they were like, do your real voice, I was like, really?
So I got a question about that because when I was talking to folks, you switched characters at some point during this video game.
We did. I didn't know if you were gonna know that.
Yeah. What's the story there? That's all I know is that there was a character switch, and I don't know if it was lost in a poker game.
I was playing Blonde Blazer for a while, and I think I did quite a few recording sessions.
Yeah, I thought you were pretty deep in it.
Yeah. And so it was funny. They called and they're like, "Can we switch you to Invisigal? Like, let me tell you about Invisigal." And I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds great. I'll switch."
Yeah.
So I switched over, and so it was really fun to go back and do all those scenes, and then play the opposite and hear you, and you're so good. So yeah, it was really funny.
Were you on a different character before that?
I had a weird trajectory, and so they originally did a vertical slice of a scene that you see in episode 1, where it's just Blazer and Robert, and very early on that I've voiced Blazer for that, and then that basically got the game running. And then when they were doing Scratch, I think they were struggling to find the right vibe for Invisigal. Pierre told me that I was too much of a dork to play her.
Oh.
How
in the
dare!
Somebody bring him out here.
He's right there. You can see him. Boom! He's nodding.
He was just like, I can't imagine. I don't believe the mean things when you say them. And I was like, okay.
And what does that say about you?
Pierre and I go way back. He knows me too well. But it was at that point where they were just like, I think you would actually fit Blazer, and because Laura is Laura can play any character excellently. So they were like, we'll put her onto Invisigal and she'll kill it. So it was just kind of like finding the right pieces. But it was really fun.
Yeah, but actually that vertical slice is what, with your voice in it, is what I watched and Travis watched, and that's how CR became involved in it, because it was so good. It was just so intimate, and Travis was like, what are you working on? What is this? And so he was like, I gotta talk to Nick and Pierre.
So then let me get back on track with characters then. Invisigal, originally Invisibitch. What do you find in the character?
She is Invisibitch, sure. But what I love about her is finding that vulnerability, you know? I mean, I think as you play, you get the walls to come down, and you realize she cares a lot. She just doesn't want to show it.
Sure.
She's doesn't want to risk showing it.
Yeah.
And I always love that kind of a character that's got more.
Remember Fetch? Never forget.
Hey, I remember Fetch.
Yeah, you remember Fetch. And then for you, Aaron, then, to step into this Superman type character, did that speak naturally to you?
Yeah, I'm a very good person. Yeah, I mean, I think actually what excited me about Blazer is she can be interpreted as just nice. Yeah. Which I think it's from Succession, which is that's the meanest thing you could call someone, because it just means you don't understand anything about them. And I think the way that Blazer's written and the way that we got to experiment with her in the booth, that she does have these nuances. She is a dork. We put that in there because I guess that's what I bring to the party. But I think she has, I mean, you can imagine a superhero. How does a superhero end up at a desk job? And I think there is this kind of longing in Blazer to find a sense of fulfillment, which she wasn't getting from being on the ground doing superhero work, and how interesting that is, that perspective.
Let's talk about you, Alana.
Yeah, it's actually intimidating. No one knows what that feels like to be hot demon lady. And it's like, that's like, how do you even portray that level of confidence? Like, I have no idea. And there was a part where I like emailed the team not that long ago and was like, can I re-record some of these lines? And they were like, no, we like them, you're fine. And I was like, great, thanks. But I was like, I probably could have made it like a little flirtier. And I was like, maybe I should have, and they were like, shut up. Like, let us do our jobs, it's fine. But yeah, there's definitely something about playing somebody you're attracted to. Like, I don't know what you want me to do about it. It's very attractive.
Waterboy, I will go to bat for Waterboy.
Yeah, he's sweet.
Absolute
He's the
favorite.
best.
Your
Sweet.
performance just destroys me.
He's a nice little guy. Yeah.
It was interesting, Mayana, for you, being on the inside, doing the writing as well as, I've seen you, every time somebody says something, you're nodding, you're snapping. Like, what's it like for you as an ad hoc representative here to see the people you've cast really connect with these characters that way?
Oh my God, it's amazing. It's so validating, and being somebody who has to kind of find their voice, especially for like the dispatch sections where they're doing a lot of banter with each other, where
Sure.
it's like, what are the dynamics between those characters like, and seeing that everyone gets along so well and just like are playing off of each other, it's, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. It's a magical sort of thing that happens, I think, when you get the right people together. It's special.
Coop's not nice.
No.
You're so nice
Thank
and
you.
bubbly and amazing. What did you do to get into that headspace?
Ooh, good question. Let me think. I think we all contain multitudes. I have the capacity to be
evil.
I just choose not to be, unless I have to. Specifically in a voice acting booth. That's the only time it happens.
Sure.
But yeah, she's a hard edge.
Flambe.
Yes, please. Inside actor studio.
Exactly. How did you go about getting in the headspace for this?
Process.
Yeah, what was your process to be a
I
jerk?
mean, you know what the scene is, and then
It's on the page, like you said.
It's on the
right there.
page.
It's
You have context.
Yeah.
You've gotten there before in your life.
Yeah.
Like
you've-
I've been angry before.
Okay, yeah.
So I try to relive it.
Yeah.
But then I say those words.
Yeah.
And then it come out. And if it's no good, then you hear, can we do it again? And then you give them options. So you do like a couple of them, but usually I'm like one take, and they like it.
Of course.
I'm like Jay-Z in the VO. I guess I'm just like natural at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you just like draw upon experience, like acting, I guess.
You know, when we would do recording sessions, there would be all of these moments where everybody had to improv, and it would be everybody talking at the same time. And Nick and Pierre would tell me to go, and at the end of it, they're like, you suck so much compared to everybody else in this game. Your improv is so balls. And I was like,
You're in critical
Thank
role.
you.
That can't be true.
listen,
All right, she gets
listen.
carried by Mercer every episode.
Thank you. Yeah, no,
And in
you
this
guys,
game.
everybody, you guys are so talented. I'm in awe.
I thought she was crying for a second. I'm like, whoa, she's a good actress.
Thank
I
you.
can't cry, even in real life. I can't. I've never cried.
Damn.
Yeah,
Real man.
I guess so. Yeah.
Doing this and enjoying this, do you think you want to do more of this? So you're touring all the time. You're on tour right now.
Yes.
Where were you this morning?
This morning I was in Dallas.
We are in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. When everybody came to the Los Angeles show earlier this year, I was saying like, wherever y'all need me to be, I will be there. I said, we're gonna do this like Wicked. I said I was gonna hold your pinky, and I was
Holding
gonna
space.
Yes, we're gonna hold space, and oh my God, oh wow, you know, you know, like I had the time of my life. Hello, which camera? Hello. If you need somebody like me in your video game, I'm available. And this story it's so good. I was telling them in the makeup, I was like, y'all really, what's the boy from Spider-Man? Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire?
No, the other
Tom Holland.
They really Tom Hollanded me, because I only had my lines and the lines before and after, and I only played the three episodes. I ain't even got up to number 4, exclusive. But I'm like, all of this was going on in here.
Oh, right.
It's so good. The story of it, the depth of the characters is so good. I'm so happy that they wanted me to be a part of this and create this art. It's great.
Joel, for you being a video game fan, what was it like to boot this up for the first time?
It was exciting. I've done one video game before. I did High on Life, and that was all improv. Like, me and my friends just did like all the TV ads in that game, and it was literally just no script, like no concept, just say stuff. So that was a little more akin to how I approach like my films and stuff. So this was the first one that I'm like, oh, like I have to play like an important part of this bigger puzzle. Like, I hope I slot in. I was nervous to see my own parts, but I was also just so excited to see all the narrative bits that I was unaware of. Like you said, like I'm like, oh, there's so much going on here that I was not privy to, just because I'm only in these select scenes and these moments. And everyone does such an amazing job. I was instantly hooked. It's very like, I think what this game does really cool is that the choices are like, there's no pause. In the old Telltale games or like a Quantic Dream game, you're sort of like given an infinite amount of time to make your decision. And this game sort of forces your hand, which is cool because you act a little more instinctually, but you also like don't ruin the flow, the pacing of the scene. The scene keeps going. I think that's really cool. And it's almost like a magic trick. I had access to the first 4 episodes, played all 4 in like one sitting because I was just hooked, which is probably good that it's episodic, so now I don't do that.
You have to slow down and enjoy it, smell the flowers for a second.
Now you have to wait a really long time.
Yeah, now I have to wait so long. I am hooked. I am actually like excited to see where this goes. I love single player games. I love like story driven games where you're making decisions that feel impactful. And I'm so excited to see where it goes as just a gamer, for sure, as opposed to like a performer in the game.
I also feel like the jokes at your expense specifically are really funny. Like, I know you're not Waterboy, but he gets roasted.
Yeah.
He gets it rough. And I was like, that must be funny for you to play and be like, man, they're really tearing me apart.
Yeah, unfortunately, that never happens in real life.
Not
relatable.
Yeah, not
I think that's something you're talking about there is what's so awesome about games like this and what AdHoc's doing is the idea that this is clearly not a role-playing game. But in so many ways it is, where I go through and I'm making these choices and that's what my character is doing. And that means that when we sit down and we compare, well, all right, well, what did you do in this and what choice did you make there? And you said that, you had this positive relationship. You don't get that in a lot of games because usually it is here's your narrative, here's the story. And have these branches that I always describe it since reviewing The Walking Dead back in the day, right? Of like, we're all handed the same coloring book page, but then you go in and you shade it to be your own. And so at the end, we all look around and they're quite different.
It's part of why I'm excited for the episodic releases to see the community responses. Like
the conversations.
Yeah,
right?
I think it's been really, really fun. And is this vain? I don't know. I'm definitely gonna watch like so many streamers play through it and like see what choices people made and like especially like if they have chat interaction, you can see how people have so much pressure. And I think that's more fun when it's something that you're involved in some way.
For sure.
I'm super excited to see the audience reaction and like how even like opinions on characters differ and all that stuff. I think it's gonna be very, very fun to just even watch other people go through, for sure.
Like it goes so deep.
Yeah.
In like you can make the smallest choice in episode 1 and the what is it called? The fallout consequences are in every single episode. I've played episode 1 like 4 times because I was like, oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? Like, I don't know how their brains work. Because it's not like there's a part where they're like, oh, let's just put a little cutscene in here that fixes it and then we don't have to worry about changing his appearance for it. No. I don't understand the science. Because how you put that in there, and it's just supposed to remember that for each individual computer, and that's just one thing. It's 1,000 things in the whole game. It's so cool.
Yeah, and sometimes they're big, sometimes they're really tiny, and it's just like, oh, that one little like offhand comment that you thought was an offhand comment actually means like this one little thing's gonna get tweaked, and you're gonna talk to someone and they're like, yeah, well, when this happened, that was crazy. And you're like, what happened?
Totally.
Like, and it's like, oh, it's probably because of the combination of those 4 things that you did or didn't do and how they all aligned. But all those tiny little differences just add up to completely different experiences. It's really cool.
Are you still finding joy in playing it since you know the permutations of, I assume, everything?
I absolutely am. Well, because what's fun for me is like I got to see it when it was just storyboard drawings, and like the way that you pace it out, it's like you're playing the game, but it's in storyboards. And so going from that to seeing like the final renders of everything, it is like playing it new again, where you're like, oh my God, they did it, they put the things in. But like I'm excited to play through my story, like because I haven't played through just like my choices, because we're just like running through everything. So I'm like, who will my Robert be? We don't know yet. He's a blank slate to me still, which is very exciting.
I guess this is for everybody here, obviously, but a little bit more for Mariana. Where are we at right now with expectation? With is it every day feel like the day before Christmas, or does it feel like the day before a final? Because as we record, we're 1 week away from launch. October 22nd, Steam, PlayStation 5.
Oh my God, the people be working round the clock. Like everyone's still
not Pierre, who is just sitting over there nodding or laughing.
That's work. But yeah, we are so excited. We're so excited. But I think we're also just like, we've been all living with it. One of the things we were talking about is, I guess there was a dev from Resident Evil who was like, we don't even know if our game is scary. And it's similar. It's like, is it funny? Are the jokes still funny? Because it's like you hear a joke 1,000 times, you're like, I don't know if it's still funny.
Yeah.
But I think the response and hearing people who haven't been living with it in the same way, and even people who've been a part of it but get to experience it as a player for the first time, like, I think I'm really excited. And I think that the team deserves all the fanfare because they've been working so hard. And I can't wait for them to get the love and accolades they deserve for this, because, yeah, it's been a long time coming.
And so then, yeah, as a cast, like, I feel like we have so many differing perspectives. Obviously, seasoned voice actors, and everyone's obviously incredibly talented where they are. Alana has 15 projects going at any time, any day of the week. Like, Thought Squad, for you, are you just like, is this something you think about, or are you focused on the next show and this is something fun that's happening next week?
Oh, I think about it every single day. I be in the AdHoc Reddit and on the AdHoc Discord.
Okay.
And
are you lurking? Are you commenting?
I comment every once in a while, but don't nobody care about me. They care about these two. And so I'll be like, ha ha, and people be like, okay.
Shut up, faker.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, y'all see that GIF? That's me. That's me. Y'all should make me famous. But like, seeing the people be excited for this, especially because AdHoc, even though there are seasoned people in it, it is brand new. So many people are excited for it.
Yeah.
And it's like, for me, it's like Christmas, because I'm like, but we're Santa Claus. And so everybody's waiting for it. And I'm like, and I know, I'm like, oh, when you get this, you gonna shit your pants, I swear to God. And so I'm so excited, and I'm so excited for the world to have it too.
Oh, yeah. Joel, what about for you? Is this something you're thinking about a lot, or it's like, oh, right, that thing I did is happening?
I think as it has approached the release date, I'm so excited to see reactions. I want to see, like you said, I want to see people Twitch stream it and see what they do in my scenes and everyone else's scenes, because it's so exciting to be in a project like this that has such like high fidelity animation.
Yeah.
It's like, it just feels like you're really watching a great superhero movie or TV show. And yeah, it just, and being in such great company is a delight too, both on screen and now. Yeah.
Laura, tell me about your perspective, because obviously there's the acting and being a part of it, but then Critical Role, like this is like new ground for you.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, this is our first video game. Well, not our first video game to be a part of, but
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. They know.
Yeah, sure.
So is it like a different feeling then, building up to release?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been working on it for so long, and teasing little bits as the year has gone by.
Yeah.
So for it to be here now I can't wait to see what everybody says about it. And it'll make a big difference. I mean, you know, how Critical Role approaches video games.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Aaron, you've been working on it a long time. How long has this journey been for you, from doing the scratch audio, from being involved with it?
3 years,
Okay,
I think.
okay.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So then what's it like right now, on the eve? Or maybe it's upon you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. I'm also just like nervous vicariously through like the AdHoc perspective of like debut game,
Yeah.
want it to be great. But I've just always had blind faith that this project was gonna just knock it out of the park. I think this is, especially with kind of the hole that Telltale left behind, like this is a type of game that I think there's a whole demographic out there that's so hungry for it. And I think that the team of AdHoc is kind of the best people to do it and to take up the mantle of it. So yeah, and the episodic release, like the event of it all, I'm really excited, like week by week, just kind of peeking in and seeing how people are reacting to everything. And
How are you approaching weekly releases? Are you so busy with your comedy, Mr. Can't Stop Anopoulos, or are you paying a lot of attention to what's going on in the Reddits, on the Discords? Do you know what these are?
I'm not like deep dive like that,
Yeah.
but it's very cool to get like cursory knowledge of what's going on. And obviously, I'm just a small part of it, and I don't even really know what's going on much. But the fact we're doing this and it's so high, high profile, and the talent involved with it, you're like, oh, this is kind of a big thing. It's cool to be a satellite of that.
Yeah.
So maybe, if you get some like DMs or whatever, then you're like, well, this is pretty big. So like and I'm not like actively, is it big or not?
Yeah.
It already is kind of big. The fact that we're like here. We're in Burbank.
Yeah, we are in Burbank,
Doesn't get better than that.
the
baby.
city of
There's
stars.
so many studios and stuff like in
Yeah.
Burbank. These are like fancy lights. You can't see above the camera, but we're lit really well. So there's a lot of production value even in the promo run, and like Aaron Paul not going to do dog shit,
I know, right?
So true.
He would not attach his name if it was kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
He has tequila or whatever, right?
Sure. Yeah.
He has alcohol money.
Right.
Yeah. No, he's just so rich, he don't have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do. I like doing it,
Yeah.
but I don't have option. Like in the game, you have option.
Yeah.
I don't have
You
option.
have to do this.
I don't. Yeah, I have one narrative, and it's do the game, get money,
Yeah.
and the gameplay I see is so. It looked really impressive.
You lucked out. Yeah.
Yeah, the talent. Like even before my line, I'm like, whoa, Breaking Bad guy.
Yeah.
His line into my line,
Yeah.
and so this is pretty big. He has a lot going for it, and these very talented, actors here and
Yeah.
stuff, big pedigree. So I think it's primed. Like no one knows the future, but the deck is stacked for it.
Alana, you started this whole question, I feel like, and really this vibe of what it's going to be like to watch week to week. So my question then to end with you, are you going to stream it? Are you going to stream your own game?
Yes. So I have not played through all the episodes specifically because I wanted to stream it.
Yeah.
Anytime that I'm involved in an indie project, I really try to promote it as much as I possibly can. In no small part because I feel like if you have a following and you're not using it to promote cool creative shit, what's the point? Like I really strongly feel that way. So I'm like, I will do everything I can to promote the shit out of this thing that I think is really good, and I really like this team of people. So yeah, my community's like already excited about it. So I'm gonna stream every episode when it comes out, and I'm like really looking forward to doing that. And like you guys are saying, there's like so much that I don't know about. I know what happens to me, and I know what happens to like the closest relationships that Malevola has, but there's so much of the game that like is totally a mystery to me. So I'm very, very excited. It was wild at the Game Awards seeing the reception. Was like, I think I knew from the first recording session that it was a good game. Like I had no doubt, but I wasn't sure how people were going to react. Nobody really knows with something you're involved in. And then people were just like, oh my God, this is my favorite trailer. And I was like, oh damn, okay, sweet. People really like this thing that I already knew was good. But that, you can't take a compliment more highly than that, especially at the Game Awards. There's so many good trailers.
Yeah.
But it was like, I saw these polls where people like voted it as their most anticipated game. And I'm very confident that they're not going to feel let down. Really looking forward to it. I'm going to stream every episode again. That's why I haven't played things. I was just saying that to Pierre, and I was like, I'm sorry. I don't want to fake my reaction. So
Fair enough.
I'm waiting. But if anyone wants to come over and stream it with me,
Oh.
you're welcome. I'd have you. Yeah, come back.
I'm gonna get PS5.
You are going to get it for this.
Yeah, just to play.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. We free? We get the 3?
No.
Yeah.
We get it. We get it.
I think we can make that happen.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
We can get the game for free.
Yeah, not the PS5. Not the PS5.
Come on.
Dude, tariffs, they just keep going
You
up.
Tariff.
just
It's
gotta
all
come to the
thing.
office. There's a PS5 in the office, and just be like,
We're a virtual
show up.
office. There's no office.
but I wanted
So you
to-
have to go stream it with Lana.
Yeah, come over.
I wanted to say something on the back of what you said about when the trailer premiered. I was so afraid because I'm a internet famous person, famous 2%, and in my heart, I just knew that there was, because there's gonna be a lot of good, and then there's gonna be like pocket of bad.
Yeah, I don't know how you're reading Reddit, dude. Hell no.
Here's what's crazy. The people who are in I don't know if Ralph is in there just deleting negative comments or what.
Really good at moderating.
But like the people, even in the thing, they were like, "What's a thought squad?" And then people are like, "Pound cake," and then they're like, "Oh, I love her," and like that's it. It's nobody's like. I expect people to be like, "It's not gonna be as good as Telltale." Are they trying to be Telltale? And it's not gonna be The Walking Dead. No, people are like, I have been waiting for something like this.
Yeah.
And it's like they're on the edge of their seat and they're so excited about it. And I don't know if the negative comments just don't exist, or if that community that they're building in the internet is just that strong.
Like wholesome sweeties.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
wholesome.
There's already got fan art and stuff. That's crazy. I was like, already?
There's fan art?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you some
Good
really
stuff
good
on
Oh,
it.
yeah, I want to see it.
Really, really good. Like
Yeah.
already. Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah.
The passion.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to have all of your passion shared today. Thank you all for making the time to be a part of this. And thank you, everybody, for watching this interview special about Dispatch, the debut game from AdHoc Studios. Remember, episodes 1 and 2 premiere October 22nd on PlayStation 5 and Steam. Of course, followed weekly after that until all 8 are out and someone on this couch is mad at me for the choices I made. Until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you.